Access Radio, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Janelle, celebrity vocal coach right here, and I am a part of Give It Life.
And ratchet, we
And
bringing
real, extra ratchet, raunchy.
That'll be everywhere, like.
Shop is upstairs. We down here by we leave that up to Vito.
Music Buff Radio. Turn your music up, all the way up. Holler. Wow.
New York City and the world. This is Music Buff Radio live. Thursday night. What it is, what it do.
What's going on? What's going on? Shout out to everybody tuning in. You know what it is. Music Buff Radio, iaccessradio.com. Check us out each and every Thursday.
Absolutely.
Yes,
8
right
to
here on
10.
iaccessradio.com.
You know that. Shout out to the two dope people to my left. You know what I mean? They left me this weekend. But they back.
Let's focus on the positive.
Lola Bunny, what's going on?
This is funny shit. Okay. Well, what's that?
You were supposed to be that for Halloween, but you missed it.
I was actually expecting a couple of places for Halloween, but I chose to build some new experiences. So I apologize.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that any day.
Yeah, I had the choice of doing the same thing I do every year or doing something that I hadn't done before. So I picked the latter, pretty much.
As you should.
Top dog Chief Vaughn in the building.
Yes,
What's
yes,
going
yes.
on, player?
Live and direct, man. I'm back in town, man. The trip was a crazy blast. You know what I mean? You know, super successful. You know, my man Blue rocked the crowd down there and rocked the studio. So you know, we were doing a really good percentage out there.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm jealous.
Percentage out there. You know what I mean?
I'm jealous, man.
And we was living nice. You know what I'm saying? We had nice little digs we was chilling at. You know what I'm saying? It was a little bit cool for the pool, but we still had one. You heard? But it was dope. It was dope, man.
Yeah, I'm
and
jealous, man.
ATL showed us a lot of love, man.
Don't be. You're going on the next one.
We will be going back down there. That's for sure.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, I'm going back particularly because I feel like I have to grace the stage at one of the establishments we were fortunate enough to patronize over the trip. We came out to watch Blue perform at Artistry Live Decatur, dopeness. And all of the poets were phenomenal. Shout out to that lady who, got a cherry busted. I thought that was dope. And
it's always a congratulations
it was
on
her first time.
getting the
Don't
cherry
get excited.
busted.
Don't get excited.
Yeah.
It was her first time.
We love busted
and,
cherries.
You know, but she got out there and she got her haiku on. So
shout out to her.
Yeah,
I give her a snap for that one. You know
Absolutely.
And then we had a little after party situation.
After the show was the after party.
Oh, the after party was crazy.
Yeah, we went to the after party. I got a little taste of Atlanta club life, which I definitely like. It's small and cozy, and yet has all of the bells and the whistles. So I liked it a lot.
They had some cornbread eating strong black women in there, boy.
The women outnumbered the men, so all I could do was look at Blue.
Welcome to Atlanta.
I just was watching Blue.
Hey, welcome to the Atlanta with a player.
I'm gonna have to deal with that. I'm gonna have to settle.
But the Georgia peaches is lovely. Yeah, that's why. That's why they're called Georgia peaches. They're so magnificent.
There were
so delectable.
Beautiful ladies. There was one young lady who just deserves an applause. Period. So let's just give that lady.
Nah, it was a couple of them.
No, just one in particular for me. Because I admire confidence. You know, people think that that's something that just comes. It's not natural. Some people just have an overabundance, and some people not so much. So I appreciate people who are extraordinarily confident. She definitely was, and as she should be. So.
Okay.
Shout out to the young lady.
Did you catch your name?
Absolutely not. No, I was a spectator for the young lady. You know, watching and being watched. Big Bertha. You know it was Big Bertha. Big Bertha deserves an award. Big Bertha carried herself very, very well. She had herself put together. Okay, her hair was bigger than her, which was commendable. She looked good. She was dancing around better than the rest of the young ladies. She held her own, I must say. No shade intended at all. I wish I did get her name so I could give her a shout out. She did the damn thing. She entertained the fuck out of everybody in the building that night. Yeah, she did.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I ain't gonna say nothing. But I ain't gonna say nothing. I mean, I'm gonna just stick to that. I mean,
no doubt.
You choose to remain.
Yeah. Big Bertha.
But they said I did not.
You agreed.
Well, they already.
And then you named it. Do you call her name 5 times?
I don't know what her name was, but she was a BBW. So she knows it. It's not like we're trying to. There's no shade intended again.
Oh man.
Because they were stuck. They were all stuck. No shade intended.
They wanted that
at all.
They wanted that.
You ain't hear him talking about he wanted to climb up. I wanted to just climb up.
She was about to get interviewed and all of that. I was about to run up on her. I was like, come on, GQ. I was like, let's go.
Wow.
I was like, I got this.
Wow.
Got this.
Wow.
I wasn't there for that particular conversation.
Nah, she was there, but she wasn't paying attention.
I was supposed to get my two-step on. I was getting my two-step on.
She was cutting a rug. She had her heels on and everything out there too.
LOLA.
She was a fucking fashion show. She was like, should I wear this? And should I wear that?
She came outside stunting for the ATLs, man. What do you mean?
I mean, like,
show off, girl.
No, I mean, I went down. I tried to be as comfortable as possible.
Show off.
But I was acutely aware of the fact that I would be a representation of you guys, and I let you know. Plus, Blue is always sharp as shit, so I can't be, I just can't. I'm sorry.
I can't argue with that one. I be trying to
always sharp as shit.
I can't keep up.
And he gets them perks. Now I found out in the grocery store that he gets perks. So I will have to. You don't see me? Y'all don't see me?
I see you.
Hold on. Hey.
I see you. She came.
So not too much. Not too much. Not too much. A little bit.
She came outside ready.
I tried.
Ready.
I knew he was coming.
Yes.
Yes. I saw y'all. I saw, and I said, let me add a little. What he said, some sriracha. He told me.
Woo!
To add some sriracha.
Whoa!
I told him I rock.
Whoa!
I like sriracha.
Oh!
That's what I thought.
You better be careful with that sriracha, girl.
And not too spicy. Not ghost peppers. Just sriracha.
Nah. That's why I said
Just
the
sriracha.
siracha got the little
You can't
kick
handle
to it.
It do.
Yo.
You see?
Speaking of hot sauce, man, we got to do a challenge. We got to do a challenge because my man has some hot sauce. That shit said the end.
Well, they're measuring they're measuring the hybrid peppers and BTUs now. Like. That one
isn't that bad.
I tried the end.
They got some other. BTUs, yeah, they got some other hot sauce that's
Carolina Reaper.
That's a little bit hotter.
Will have your eyes watering for days. It's not.
My man tried that shit. He was running his head under the water.
Yeah.
So
he was running his head under the water in the kitchen sink.
Hold on. So my question is, which one of y'all gonna do the hot chip challenge?
Nah, the challenge is for the DJ and the cameraman. I'm not with that.
Nah, we got the sports side. We wondering which
I'm
one.
not doing
one of y'all got to do the hot chip challenge.
Nope. I like my stomach.
We gonna
y'all
do.
Like to breathe.
We got about 5 games we gotta play against each other. We ain't trying to kill each other and then kill each other. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's just dumb. We not even supposed to be doing what we doing now. So I mean, somebody's supposed to take the other leg. I mean, go ahead.
All right, fuck it. I do the challenge.
That's what we like to hear. Somebody please go find this chip right now. I'll pay for it right now. We need to find this chip right now.
I don't know how we gonna find this chip right now.
Just call his job and tell him he's not coming in tomorrow. He's not gonna be there. He's not gonna be there.
This nigga's gonna be mad. It was like he just fucking took off.
Call his job. It's over. He said okay to it. So when I get the chip comes in a casket, so you already know. When I get that chip, it's over.
I'm not eating anything that comes in a casket.
It's over. He signed the deal already. So we gonna do.
Let's do it.
Music Buff Radio Hot Chip Challenge. Check us out next week. Woo! It's gonna be a hot one.
It's gonna be a motherfucking hot one.
Hot. Ain't that a real show? Wait a minute.
Yes, shout out to Hot Ones, man. That's who do the hot sauce.
Yeah.
Nah. They do the hot sauce. That's why I got the
wings, right?
Yeah. Dope show. I love that show.
I saw Viola Davis on the wing show.
Yeah, man, dope show.
Yeah, man. On a darker note, man. I want to give a special rest in peace to my man Takeoff, man. He was murdered at 28 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so yeah.
TMZ was reporting that he was part of a dice game, but we're hearing different parts of the story coming out.
TMZ is under fire actually for posting the young man's body bleeding out at the crime scene before his family had actually been notified. So TMZ is actually notorious for this kind of fuckery, and they're at it again. So there's that. Then multiple reports coming out, but generally speaking, the story is they were involved in trying to dispel a dispute between two other camps. From my understanding, it was actually over baseball or basketball, which is crazy enough. And then there was at some point shots fired and then shots returned. Takeoff was struck in the head and the torso, went through the torso into his arm, and he was pronounced dead on the scene. The rap world has gone absolutely bananas about it. Designer has declared he's out of the rap game. A lot of other people actually have voiced their condolences and poignant and moments of Takeoff, who for all intents and purpose was actually the most, from my opinion, the most humble one in the group. He was the quietest, most soft spoken, had the least to say, and was most focused on his family and improving his craft. So I think it is a loss to the music industry. It is definitely a loss to their family, and my prayers and condolences go out to them.
Absolutely. You have DJ King Benzie on the wheels. They're not quite steel, but
They got some steel in them.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's steel. I see chrome at least.
DJ King Benzie. You know who our guest is for tonight?
Nah, who we got here? I heard y'all brought it back somebody special from Atlanta.
Yeah, we have a very special guest in the building tonight.
Live tonight.
We finally got him,
We have Graffiti Blue.
Yeah, because last time we had him on the Zoom, but now we got him in the building.
Fresh off the road. Went to visit mom and dad. You know what I'm saying?
That's my big brother. That's my big brother. What we doing?
Weekend in Atlanta. He drove straight to mom and dad, which shows hella dedication, as far as I'm concerned. And then he came from there straight here to us, which shows a lot of love. So, welcome everybody. A big hand clap.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it now.
So my man King Benzie gonna do his thing for a minute, and we'll be back with Graffiti Blue.
I'm getting the patterns down. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Baby, grind on me. Relax your mind, take your time on me. Let me get deeper, shorty, ride on me. Now come and text me till your body gets so weak. With slow grinding, baby, grind on me. Relax your mind, take your time on me. Let me get deeper, shorty, ride on me. Now come and text me till your body gets so weak. With slow grinding, shorty, rock to the beat for your boy. Shorty, yeah, yeah. Rock to the beat for your boy. Radio killer, yeah. Shorty pop it, shorty type it. Should've stayed there all night, it. Will you? I missed your picture. Now it's time I get back up with you, girl, with you. Oh yeah. We used to kick it up at the park, but now she's all grown up. Rocking them stilettos, jumping up out of that Mercedes truck.
Yeah, y'all see it.
It was Keisha, it was Sonya.
I just feel like playing some stuff I don't normally play.
It was me.
Music buff, you know how it goes.
Now to see you at 23, all I can say is bleeds open now, baby. And I don't need no more for this heat. Let me bring you my world.
Music Buff Radio. Turn your music up all the way up.
Best believe she got that good thing. She my little hood.
Come on.
Ask around and know us.
We starting off the weekend right. Why not?
Baby, everybody know that's mine. But baby, everybody know that's mine. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. Every time I try to call, something keeps telling me that everything don't be alright. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. It was meant to be. Yeah, I know what this is. So that means we gotta make it.
It was all good at first, spending money, going shopping, eating at the finest restaurants, and if I'm club hopping, she was right there with me, bottle popping, living it like she just didn't understand my lifestyle, and that I ain't like that. Married in the world, got your diamonds, got your pearls, but I can't help it if she be attracting all the girls. Baby, I'm a superstar, and that come with it. Got a good thing on your side, you better run with it. Even though I'm on the road doing shows, I made time for me and her relationship to grow. They tell me don't trust a woman in this industry. street. But she not any woman, more like a sacred friend to me. Cause when I'm out of town, always think of her. Might conversate with some chicks, but no one come above her. Oh, I thought I was your man, guess you ain't understand. And now I'm sitting here looking crazy like, yo.
I ain't never had nobody show me all the things that you done show me, and the special way I feel when you hold me. We gon' always be together, baby, that's what you told me, and I believe it, 'cause I ain't never had nobody do me like you.
Now I done been with different kind of girls, feel like I done seen them all, but ain't none of them at all
like you.
And I done seen the best of the best, baby, still I ain't impressed, 'cause ain't none of them at all
like you.
And you know how I feel when I chill. If I'm seen with a girl, then she gotta be just
like you.
And baby, that's the way I feel, and I got no choice but for me to keep it real. 'Cause when we first got together, started hanging out, you was skeptical at first, had to figure out if I was the kind of guy that try to dog you out. But I ain't that kind of guy you try to make me out. You found out when you turned to my baby. I showed them other brothers how to treat a lady. I let you drive when I ride that Mercedes, and I ain't tripping or acting shady. 'Cause baby, you know
I ain't never had nobody show me all the things that you done show me. In a special way I feel when you hold me. We gon' always be together, baby, that's what you told me. And I believe it, 'cause I ain't never had nobody do me like you.
it's like you got some kind of hold on me. I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it.
Buff Radio. Turn your music up.
I'm sitting looking out the window like damn, trying to fix the situation that's at hand. It's still running through my mind when I'm knowing that you shouldn't be. Me all on your mind, and I'm knowing that it couldn't be. 'Cause you ain't called, I ain't even appalled. I still got a lot of pain, I ain't dealt with it all. I've been running around with other chicks, I'm single and they loving it. I'm liking it, but I just want the one that I was in love with. That's not the end of it, I'm trying to let you go. I can't get a grip of it, is what I'm trying to let you know. You got a hold of some kind of control of me. I don't know what it is, but I gotta get you going for me. I'm working at it and it ain't getting no better. Just trying to be like, yeah, forget it, whatever. Instead of staring out this glass, looking at this bad weather. Damn, I gotta pull myself together, 'cause
I'm with somebody, all I think about is you. Yeah. I'm all alone, that's all I wanna do. Yeah. Smiling faces in my psyche. Out of time, visits all the time. It's been together, makes it hard to get you out of my system. You know what you do to me, do to me. You need another stand, damn. You know what you do to me, do to me. It's so hard to get you
Ooh, it's something about the way she moves. I can't figure it out. It's something about her. Say, ooh, it's something about kind of woman that wants you but don't need you. Hey, I can't figure it out. It's something about her. 'Cause she walk like a boss, talk like a boss, manicure and nails or something pedicure wrong. She's fly effortlessly, and she move like a boss, do what a boss do. She got me thinking about getting involved. That's the kind of girl I need. She got her own thing, that's why I love her. Miss Independent, won't you come and spend a little time? She got her own thing, that's why I love her. Miss Independent, ooh, the way you shine. Miss Independent,
Pardon me, darling, if I alarmed you. I don't mean to bother you, I just wanna get you to pause and slow your walk so maybe we can talk and I can try to charm you. I'm just trying to find out who you are. I don't mean to come off like a telemarketer. I ain't no hood, no crook, no robber. I just want a part of your heart I can borrow sometimes. And maybe I can call you up sometimes. And maybe I can take you out sometimes. So let's exchange digits and later arrange visits, either your place or mine, yeah. This a different type of commitment, yeah. I'm talking about a true friendship, yeah. Someone I can depend on and be down no matter what. Because girl, it'll be fly. If you want my B-U-D-D-Y, don't be shy, give it a try. I could be yours and you can be mine. Girl, I can't lie, it'll be fly. If you want my B-U-D-D-Y, don't be shy, give it a try. I could be yours and you can be mine. Sorry if I come off disrespectful or my convo is a little bit too sexual, but damn, it's incredible. Be more flexible, cause the context of this text is special. But wait, let me explain it. A buddy is an equal beneficial arrangement. A buddy is a buddy that don't be complaining when his or her buddy ain't the buddy that came with sometimes. And maybe I can call you up, and maybe I can take you out. So let's exchange digits and later arrange visits, either your place or mine. Yeah, it's a different type of commitment. I'm talking about a true friendship. Someone I can depend on if you're down no matter what. Let me know if you with it, cause girl, it'll be fly. If you want my B-U-D-D-Y, don't be shy, no, give it a try. Yeah, I could be yours and you can be mine, girl, I can't lie. It'll be fly. Yeah, if you want my B-U-D-D-Y, if you want my B-U-D-D-Y,
I put your picture on my mirror. Start to blush when somebody says your name. In my stomach there's a pain. You walk in my direction, I go the other way. I start to stutter when I speak. Try to stand but my knees go weak. What's happening to me? In the dark, can you tell me what it means? I lay my head on my pillow, staring out the window, trying to stop for a sign. The reason why you always on my mind. When you come around, I get shy when I see you. When I see you, baby, when I never know when you might walk by.
Music Box Radio. Turn your music up all the way up. Holler.
I scribble X and O's in my notebook, checking how my hair and my nails look. I feel myself in the zone. I get nervous when you call, so I say I'm not home. I see your face and I hear my favorite song. Should I send an email at home? You're the number one topic on the phone. I wonder if you know, do you have a clue? Yeah. I lay my head on my pillow. You got me staring out the window. We're showing a star for a sign. What's the reason why? You're always sexy boy.
Music Box Radio. Turn your music up all the way up. Holler.
I know, baby, when I, something now is taking over me. Yeah. I'm not gonna run, I'm just gonna stand here and sleep.
Radio! We live and direct Thursday night at iAccessRadio.com. What it do? Shout out to Terry P checking in online.
No doubt, Terry P, what does it do? What it do?
She says that yes, the tunes are hitting. Go ahead, DJ.
Yes, DJ's
We
doing
gotta
his
warm them up.
thing.
We gotta warm them up. Welcome to the weekend, you know?
Yes, absolutely. Thursday night is the official
Start
opening
of the
to
weekend.
the weekend.
You know how
what
we
I'm saying?
do.
And we're glad that you're spending it with Music Buff Radio.
Choo.
You know what I'm saying? Because we are the shot. And you need to open your weekend with some people who party and get the shit fucking popping.
I hear you, Chefy V.
Good vibes.
Yeah, I hear you, Chefy V.
Heard?
I hear you, Chefy V.
Yes.
He got the whole Cardi thing going on. I see him.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hyped as he usually is on a Thursday.
Shout out to
night.
everybody that's over here following us and everybody that's tuning in each and every Thursday. We love the support.
Yes, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification
Boom.
button.
Yeah. So, what we talking about?
So,
We trying to get off the sadness. I know that. Somebody got some happy news somewhere.
Nah, they ain't not really not no real happy news. You know what I'm saying? Most of the shit is sad. You know what I'm saying? At one point we had going over Master P's daughter's death in May.
Yeah, they definitely.
But they didn't have the real cause of death. And
yeah, they ruled that a accidental fentanyl overdose, which is happening a lot lately because greedy people wish to take a very, very dangerous drug and use it to cut, sprinkle, or otherwise increase the high of other already existing drugs, which means it's kind of like a Batman, the first Batman, when he put all of the stuff in the stuff and the people had to stop doing everything. It's kind of where we are right now, ladies and gentlemen, because nothing is safe. Nothing.
Yeah, you have to be very, very careful of whatever you're using and make sure you know
reliable sources.
Yes, products from.
Absolutely.
Because people looking to make an extra dollar.
Stay safe out there.
Don't seem to care about you not making it through the holy ordeal.
Of course not.
Stay safe out there, people. You know what I'm saying? We don't advocate all these other drugs, but we do advocate for marijuana.
They're sprinkling it on that.
We do advocate for marijuana. You know, it might not be a smoking joint of the week this week, but we are going to come back to that.
We got other things going on.
Always a smoking joint of the week.
Yeah, well, Graffiti Blue is the smoking joint of this week.
No doubt. I don't know. Did you guys hear about Kanye is being blocked from selling his White Lives Matter shirt?
Kanye.
Well, it's not his to sell. That's the beauty of trademarking. If you
it's not his to sell now.
No, it wasn't his. They bought it. They bought it when Black Lives Matter came out.
They bought it after the fashion show.
They bought it after the
fashion show.
Smart business on their part.
That's what I'm saying.
From what my understanding of it,
they didn't own it a long time ago. They waited when they seen a fashion show. They an anonymous.
Right, the story I got.
Person bought the.
Right, an anonymous person bought it when the Black Lives Matter thing came out because they said that they didn't want anybody to be able to profit off it. They then gifted it to two young gentlemen who have a nationally syndicated
radio show. Civic Cypher.
Absolutely. And
Ramses, Ja, and Quentin Ward.
Shout out to those very intelligent, very astute young brothers who knew that was going to come in handy. So that's the thing, though, people. I mean, sayings, catchphrases, a lot of your common conversation can be, in fact, trademarked. They can trademark your name.
They trademarked it.
They charge you to use your name. So, it's big business out there and a very smart move on their part, I feel.
Yeah, they claim they trademarked it because they wanted to make sure that it didn't
Nobody
end
else
up
could use it.
in the wrong hands.
Yeah, well, and they planned on using it for same thing like Kanye would want to use it for.
They don't want to put it on
for
shirts.
Fun. Yes, they wanted to use it for fundraising purposes. They were going to sell shirts with that on there for fundraising for their personal projects and stuff that they were doing.
Remember, these two guys that own it are black.
Yeah, I'm very happy about that.
Yeah. I don't, from what I gathered from the story, I don't believe that they were trying to sell it.
No, they're not gonna sell it. They were gonna sell the shirts, though. Yeah, they were definitely selling them shirts because I mean it's ingenious if you think about it. Because what white power person is not gonna want to buy that shirt? They all are. And it's brilliant.
It's a savvy
You
business.
use that to fund black stuff. Ha! That's the ultimate FU as far as I'm concerned. So I like it. I like it a lot.
Okay.
Did y'all see the star from Everybody Hates Chris?
Which one? Chris?
It's supposed to be Chris. He's a rapper now.
Oh, he's been wanting to be a rapper.
He is?
Yeah, he's a rapper.
Yo, I gotta see that.
He got a freestyle on the FREEF nigga free. He's spitting on that.
Hey,
that's what it is. I really want to see that, man,
bars.
because I love fucking bars.
He's spitting some bars.
You know what I'm saying?
He's spitting some bars. It surprised me.
I'm the DJ that loves bars.
They said some actors not supposed to jump the fence. So
I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm doing everything that I'm qualified and capable of doing. I'm not trying to hear none of that.
They telling people stay in their lane.
I'm not trying to hear that. I'm coming in your lane.
If you're
get
a
out my way.
basketball player,
click. See the sign is coming. It's signaling my intent. It's not asking you questions.
What is the lane? What is the lane?
Hey.
There's no lane.
There's no lane. Not out there. Just open roads.
No lane.
They forgot to put the lines in.
You know what I'm saying?
You know how the lines fade out from too much use?
I started off as a DJ.
Yeah.
I started off
as a mom.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That was
you know how many hats I got right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just telling you. I'm just saying, don't shoot the messenger, man.
Yeah,
I'm just out here talking what I'm hearing.
Who told
I mean,
you that bullshit that I said? That's some bullshit.
Nah. Yo.
Don't let them tell you that, ladies and gentlemen. You can do whatever the freak you feel like.
Listen. Fuck the sky. There is no limit.
Oh,
damn right. Just like at iaccessradio.com, there is no limit.
We need that one. We need that one on the shirt. We gotta go get that one. I like that one.
That's what it is.
Fuck the sky.
It is.
There is no limit.
Yes.
You better not steal that from nobody, because I'm about to say you wrote that, so you better might as well.
Yeah.
I mean, only other person could be Master P, so we can work something out. We'll work something out.
What are you talking about?
Master P is a no-limit soldier.
No. We didn't say don't limit record. Ain't no working nothing out.
Nobody said that's
talking
what
about?
we said. I said the only other person who could have that slogan would be Master P. That's what I said. I didn't say any of that, whatever it is that you're talking about.
Master P is owed nothing off of that.
I didn't say.
Oh, man.
But again, we were talking about trademarks, so you might want to check.
Oh man! Shout out to everybody tuned in. Yes, this is
absolutely
Music Buff Radio iAccess. Shout out to. We got a call.
We got a call.
We got a call coming.
It's a beautiful musical sound.
Music Buff Radio.
Hello.
Yes, it is a beautiful night.
Oh my goodness! Hello, caller. How are you? Who are we speaking to?
That sounds like my brother.
Tell everybody
My
who's
brother is online. Tell my brother Vaughn I said what's up.
Oh my goodness!
Yes,
He
my
can hear
brother
you, bro,
Mark is on the line. What's popping, bro?
Shout out.
Thing, man. I was checking y'all out and I see the number pop up. So I said, let me make a call.
Oh, we appreciate you.
No doubt.
Thank you for supporting. Thank you for tuning in. How are you liking the show so far?
I'm loving it, man. It's family, man. You guys are doing a great job.
Aw, thank you.
We appreciate you.
Yes. We appreciate you
I'm
too.
gonna let y'all get back to doing what y'all do, man. Keep up the good work. Say what's up to Surge for me, and hey, I'm gonna keep listening.
All right, we appreciate.
All right, we appreciate you, bro.
Thanks for calling in.
All right, later on, man. Thanks.
Now his call is immortalized. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh my God! Yes. I watched previous episodes, and you should too. Okay.
Yes, watch
Please
them
do.
all.
Like,
because
subscribe,
all
hit the
our
notification
shows
button.
are fire.
If you miss it somehow, you know
we always bring the dopest artists to showcase for the people in the world abroad to see. You know what I'm saying? Because coming out of New York City, we have a gold mine of artists. You know what I'm saying? And it's unlimited. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be our job to bring all of this talent to the table and to the camera and to the recording studio. This is what we're gonna be doing. It's gonna be a factory, but y'all are gonna see. Stay tuned.
Favorite artists featured on our show. If you'd like to be on our show, if you'd like to have your music featured on our show, you just like a shout out. Please give us a call at 347-753-0169. We will be happy to accommodate you.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna take a
Oh,
short,
quick,
short,
yeah,
short,
yeah.
short
Real
break.
short,
A
because
little
I'm trying
You
to
know what I'm
get some
saying?
of
And we're gonna bring
Graffiti
my
Blue
man
interview.
Graffiti.
Okay.
My man Graffiti in.
Got
You
stuff
know
to
what I
do.
mean?
We definitely gotta let your girlfriend's favorite DJ have his 5 minutes.
Music Buff Radio Live
That's
Thursday
what
night. I
You go bow for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, oh. Cause I did win by default and without any doubt, oh. I'm a me happy adult, oh. I no go feed the girl, I no go feed the girl insult, oh. I'm a mind that's you be dark, oh. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, oh. I know holy, and I know that get both. Like the Baba Frayo, my ayo, don't cry, yo. I need to go and shadow, I need to go and shadow, I need to go and shadow. You can bank on it, you can put 100 grand on it. Anything I said, I stand on it. In a private plane, I land on it. Really hood and they call me Bankole. Cause I walk around with a bank on me. Show them Gangnam style, put the gang on them. Twist my fingers up and bang on them. Lily hoo, lily hoo, lily hoo. Different type of people available. And any one of them can kill it. Anytime, anything can happen.
Ah, baby, my Valentine. Yeah, now you do make your temperature rise. If you leave me a good time, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Love it in the me. I am so obsessed. I want to chop your mouth. Never did it back at this feel. But now make us feel. Yeah, my love one thing. Me make a bad man sing.
Hey, when it come to you, pistol like bars, issue with trust. Won't let no one get a piece of your love. Yeah, base it on loyalty, base it on us. I ain't the picture perfect type, but I'm making it up. You say you want a bad flip it, I can't get enough. I'm rich and love, but when I'm with you, I'm bitter as forbidden fruit on apple juice. Can I sip on the cup? Mix it with some 1942 and I'm beating you up. Girl, you chosen. Get up when you bust wide open. It's the ocean, I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Get up when you bust wide open. It's the ocean, I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Girl, you chosen. Sound is in the air, no, you can't bring no phones in. We walk in and they're like, what's all the commotion? No, he can't step a foot in here if we don't know him. Treat you special, girl, I hit you with the roses. Can't stand your boyfriend, he too controlling. You get along better with me. Up when you bust wide open.
Girl, you chosen. Get up when you bust wide open. It's the ocean, I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Get up when you bust wide open. It's the ocean, I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
For like you give me love, oh. Now you the catch my shot, oh. For your sake, I go touch you. Yeah. We go drive around for my Porsche. Baby, pana. They say you like you all. I get you all. Baby, pana. Anywhere that you go, I can follow you to go. Baby, pana. They say you like cassava. I get to big cassava. Hey, baby, pana. My love for you will never die. If I tell you, say I love you, oh.
Music Buff
My money,
Radio.
my body, now your
Turn your
own,
music
oh,
up,
baby.
all the way up. Holler.
30 billion for the account, yo. Yeah, Versace and Gucci for your body, oh, baby. No do, gotta for me. No do, said hello. No do, shakara, oh. No do, gotta for you. Yeah, busy too. My number one, you too. See people I wanna touch you. You can have it, you. You know I got this, you. I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. There's nothing above you. There's nothing above you, above you, above you. Reject you. I like your mini skirt, you. Okay, you got it, bless you. If I tell you that I love you, my money, my body, now your own. Oh, baby. I take you for money, I got for you. Massage and kiss for your body, baby. You're not gonna fun.
Music,
Ghana girl say she want
turn your
marry
music
you.
up all the
I
way.
hope say she sabi cook you out. Hope your love go sweet past the shit up. Baby girl, I say your body na killer, oh. Oh, yeah, I get it tired of your body, oh, only on your body. That girl for the corner, there's somebody with the collar. Where see the wine, I'm a see for your body. And you should follow me, go now.
Turn your music up all the way up. Holler.
Check.
Absolutely, New York City, the world. This is Music Buff Radio, iAccessRadio.com.
Yeah.
Live Thursday night, we had Graffiti Blue.
Is this thing on? Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Hey, Benzie, can you hear me?
I can definitely hear you.
All right, because I know I got a big
Terry
old
P
mouth,
hears
so
you.
just checking, make sure that's actually technology and not just a vocal.
Nah, we hear you.
All right,
You
that's
good.
what's
You
up.
good.
Damn, it feels so freaking good to be here, man. I've called into the show before,
Mm-hmm.
and even calling in, I'm just like, fuck, I wish I was. Yeah.
Nah, we're happy that you came and graced us with your presence because you know you're the energy. You're the energy.
Dude, I was puddle jumping, man. I was getting my mini tour on, man. Came from San Francisco. Landed in Atlanta. Shout out to Artistry Live Decatur.
Absolutely. Big shout out.
Boom! We rubbed elbows with the big dog.
Them shrimps was fire.
Oh man, it was chopping it up, steel, sharp and steel.
Yes, it does.
It was in the dojo with some killers.
Yes, it was. Shout out
Just to let y'all know, Graffiti can walk in the dojo with killers and walk out with blood on his tongue.
Okay.
That was not the visual I needed, but okay, yeah.
Yo.
Decatur.
Graffiti
was very welcoming.
For the people who don't know who you are, tell them who you are.
Talk to them.
Tell them the different things that you do.
I just like to call myself a creator. So let me dial down the resume just real quick in under 30 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dudes and dudettes, the sexy and the not so sexy, big children and little. I am the novelist, author, poet, Lamont Anthony Wright, aka Graffiti Blue, MC, author, screenplay writer, director. Holla at your boy, Graffiti Writer.
Very, very good.
Oh man, well, now you see why we can't see him so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we gotta catch him when we catch him.
So I see you when I see you, all right? I see you when I come back.
Well, I'm outside now.
I'm
outside now.
Gotta set out a trap.
I'm outside now. I ain't come to the East Coast to play.
I normally don't. I'm shaky with events, but I'm making sure I'm at every event you at.
Dude, yeah, you be in the freaking house, man. Jeez.
No. I don't be in the house. I definitely don't be in the house.
No. In the I meant I'm old school. I meant
okay.
where we're doing our thing.
in the house is we outside.
Right. Before we said in the building, the generation before was like you in the house.
Oh, I got you.
Okay.
I got you. Now this generation is we outside. I got you.
I'm definitely outside.
Okay. Wait. Whoa. We don't want to get too fast ahead of ourselves. So now, one of those things in the long list of things that you do that I distinctively remember you mentioning was Arthur.
Yes, I love writing, man. I love all forms of writing. You know what I mean? Whether it's rap lyrics, whether it's a crazy sonnet, haiku, poem of some sort, graffiti art, screenplay, a movie. I just love words, man. The definition of poetry is a lover of language. So I'm a word nerd. Welcome to my world.
Yes, the man of many, many words. I mean,
Yeah, I called it wordsmith.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because you just are so prolific. You know what I'm saying? I have to give it a different name. You know what I'm saying? It has to come to a higher level for me.
I appreciate that.
For it to really put some respect on your fucking name.
Dude, I get it honest from my folks. Go ahead, Lolo.
I think the respect comes from the body of work that he has put forth. I mean, it's impressive, honestly.
Appreciate you.
This one is called The Art of Saying No, which I think a lot of people could benefit. Myself personally could benefit from saying no more often.
That's actually my best. I didn't know you said
yes a lot.
Whatever.
Yeah, you could have fooled me, Lola. I ain't gonna lie. I thought you was a dead stamp no, like no, like not even a no, like a no, like
Now, as I like to do when our authors come through, I like to read a little bit. So he so easily put it in paragraphs. So I'll just give you guys one paragraph. We won't be giving any dissertations today.
That's what's up.
Lola will read half of the book for y'all
Yes, I
tonight.
will, and he gonna give me the elbow under the table too. So we're gonna stick to one.
No, get it in. I love this. This is dope.
Okay, so after version 3.0, I decided to take a romantic break. I began artfully saying no. No to poor choices and no to whispers of my penis. It felt magnificent being alone. I got things done. I gave myself plenty of time to heal instead of going into a relationship with baggage left over from the last one.
It's so convenient that you pick the paragraph with the
God
penis.
does miraculous things. I open the book and I read where it opens at.
He
would not let me read to pick a
penis,
paragraph.
Penis has been just coming
listen,
up
God
tonight.
knows I like penis.
Penis,
And he decided to
has
give
been
me
coming up
something
tonight.
Yo, blue.
This is like
that has absolutely nothing to do with it.
How many times you wrote penis in that book?
Listen.
There was a whole chapter called this.
I'm going
there are two chapters. This dick ain't free, part 1, and this dick ain't free, part 2.
Oh no! Gave me more to read. What page is that on?
Oh my God!
This dick ain't free, part 1 is on page 73, ladies. Okay, because he wants you to know this, and he wants you to know it again. Okay.
Well, we are in a Renaissance era. You know what I mean?
There was a time when they said the pussy is free.
Yeah, but the crack costs money. Oh yeah. We are in a renaissance. The women.
I remember no romance without financing. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. So what you tomorrow? The Gucci is free.
Oh no!
You don't remember that song?
You don't remember
no, I went around with that song.
Where was you at?
I was in the house in 1987.
I was hearing that.
I was in my house in 1987. Now, why do I know?
Hey, look. And in '87, that shit was free.
I was in the house.
That is
a young 11-year-old girl skipping jump rope
debate
in her front yard.
That is a healthy debate.
I was playing
with
my dog
87.
Taco, and I was feeding chickens on the farm in 1987.
What?
That's right. So while y'all was out,
are you using
getting
chicken
free
as a
coochie
metaphor?
and paying for crack?
Is chicken a metaphor?
No, actual chickens.
Okay.
Chickens and guinea fowls, goats.
Chickens and guinea fowls and goats.
Cows and chick roast.
Yeah, what part of South Carolina was that?
EMC, South Carolina. Shout out to everybody Hampton County, Beaufort County. Shout out to everybody Hilton Head Island. Mwah, I love y'all.
I know you remember me of reminded me of a Charlemagne type of person.
Charlemagne.
Yeah.
Hey.
I always knew
Which
you rubbed me.
Charlemagne are we
You
talking
rubbed me
about?
that way. I always
Charlemagne
knew.
the God? Charlemagne?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take that. I don't care. I'll take that.
Yeah.
That's a very intelligent gentleman. Very articulate, very intelligent gentleman.
We ain't talking about that. I'm just
talking
talking about the
other
country
Charlemagne,
bumpkins.
he keep that.
It was like,
talking about the country.
Charlemagne and Constantine.
It wasn't talking about his like.
We're talking about the countryside.
Let's get back to them goats.
The goats.
The garbage house. I didn't discover curry for another 15, 20 years after that. Actually.
Okay.
And then when I did, it was love at first sight.
Love. She said, Jamaica, where you been, man?
Actually, no, it was Guyanese people who gave me my first curry.
Oh, Guyanese, yes.
They were from Paradise, Guyana, yes. It was paradisical, yes, it was.
Big shout out to Guyana.
Yeah, shout out to Guyana. Can y'all please get it together with the PPPs and the oil and the things?
Man.
Please,
they're working on it.
I'm hoping, praying for y'all down there in Guyana.
Talk to me,
so
Blue.
I can go visit.
Yeah, man. So
Dude, there's so much to say. What I would like to say outside of creativity is I saw a clip today, and they were talking about Ye, right? They was talking about what Ye said and all. I mean, he said so much shit, right? But they were talking about Lyor Cohen's relationship to what he said.
Oh God, no!
Okay.
The man who made millions off of our
Right.
destruction and
So
degradation.
then they pasted
That guy?
together a clip of Kanye's rant, and then they cut and paste
The
interview that
That
Lyor
he
Cohen
did.
did on the Breakfast Club.
Said, "I gotta eat.
And Charlemagne
I
the
gotta
God
feed my family."
was asking him some questions. So when he was like, well, damn, when Kanye was just like all of these rappers, when the people who own the record labels and distribution are only funding murder, murder, kill, kill, I took your bitch. Murder, murder, kill, I
That's
took your
the
bitch.
anti-Semitism,
Right?
That is it,
So,
right there.
he
Fuck
gave-
you, fuck your bitch, I'll fuck your bitch, I'll
Right,
kill
so
you.
Charlemagne
They'll pay for that. They'll pay for
gave
that.
Lyor a chance to defend himself.
He had no defense.
Now,
That was a
I
bad
took
defense.
particular interest in this because my brother and I got kicked out of Lyor's office, back in the day.
That was 1980.
Well, maybe y'all wasn't saying
That was
bitch and niggas enough.
1989.
Well,
we wasn't saying
we
bitch and niggas. We was articulate, motherfucker.
And now, well, that's why that didn't work out.
And that's why we're...
And we walked in there with 2 fucking lawyers.
That's exactly why
The
that
niggas
didn't
was
work
like,
out.
oh, shit.
Right, so...
It was like these motherfuckers.
Oh, you're going to be able to read the contract?
It was like,
Oh, no.
So
you can't make
be
y'all
able to read the
puppets.
contract.
So
you're going to actually look at the
So I'm leaning into what Lyor's got to say. Like, okay, Lyor, what you got? How you going to defend pretty much almost the indefensible? And this motherfucker said, "I gotta feed my family."
Right.
When
So he don't give a shit.
when asked the question, "What about you profiting from black genocide?"
Yep.
His
He said, well,
answer was, "I have to feed my family." Take that in context. Watch the interview for yourself.
Actually.
But I felt, Benzie, I felt the way.
Oh, wait. Now, here's the thing with me.
saw that.
Okay, because
You
I
saw
feel
it?
like
I saw it.
I feel like the discourse needs to be changed. I think the actual vernacular, the words that we are using needs to be changed. It is not anti-Semitism to speak out against these people. These people, you, our listening and viewing orders, are the Semites. You are, okay? The word that you're looking for is Zionists. That's what they are, okay? They have their own thing that they do, and keeping you out of it is part of it. So, I mean, I think if we separate, because even the Jews don't like the Zionists. We'll keep it 100 on that level. So, I think if we change the vernacular, then that removes a lot of their power, because they saying that we are, we're insulting them, we're degrading them, we're being racist against them, when it's them who institute the policies, it's them who fund the genocides, it's them who fund. programs that are detrimental to us, music that is detrimental to us, okay, and all in the sake of them feeding their family. It's all about their family, and they are one big family. Zionists.
This is so layered. I want to say real quick that we can't. I don't like. I like to take ownership, right? So at some point, the slaves have to wake up.
Yeah.
And at some point, we realized that we were eating all of the bad parts of the pig.
Right.
Right. You know what I mean? Can't fault the slave master for wanting to save some money by feeding us the freaking pig intestine.
Yes, I can.
Right? We can.
I can.
But evil
Because we're
doesn't need a
thinking from a
reason.
standpoint
Evil is evil because it can be.
Okay.
So we're just gonna keep it pushing.
If we're looking from a standpoint of chattel, of property, of in the sense of it being a horse or a cow, which is expected to do labor, then generally speaking, the idea would be keep your possessions in as tip-top case as possible. That would make sense.
Evil does not make sense.
Right? No.
You follow what I'm saying? Hitler put
So it
all
wasn't
of
about
his,
saving the money.
Hitler
That was my
put
only
all
point.
of his
It had nothing to do with
resources
saving the money.
into killing people
Absolutely.
instead of funding the war. And so instead of buying supplies for soldiers, guns for soldiers, and rations for soldiers, he's putting all of his resources
and the
into
gas
murder,
money
kill.
for the gas chambers.
So
and the
evil doesn't need a
bullets
reason.
for
Number
the firing squads.
So knowing what we know, God works through all things because God created everything.
Everything,
and God,
good and bad,
I believe, is using arrogance as a weapon. You follow what I'm saying?
Okay.
I
can
do
agree with
not
that.
like the delivery of Mr. Ye.
No, but
he's about as
scatterbrained a
smooth
little
as a
bit,
bumpy neck
but
from a dirty pair of razor clippers.
I don't think it was meant to be smooth. I think it was meant to start a discourse.
Facts. However, the conversation because a lot of people already knew all of this stuff, but there was a lot of complicit bullshit going on.
Yeah.
So just through that arrogance, if that arrogance has to start the awareness,
the conversation,
you know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Then so fucking be it. You know what I mean? Freedom isn't free, and revolution
Very
is
expensive.
ugly as shit. Okay, so that's where I'm at.
Absolutely.
Talk to them.
Well, I just think it's really funny that he said that you can't say these things about these people and they're going to penalize you. Then he proceeds to prove his point and proves it exceptionally well. I mean, they went after him with the zealousness that we haven't seen in a very long time.
Oh gosh, Loaded Lux, one of my favorite rappers.
Oh, I love
Loaded
him.
Lux was just like, you're gonna do two things in life. You're either gonna build or you're gonna destroy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And for us to rise up with a new system, then the old one has to come down.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? We might not like the fire or the smoke. You follow what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But at least this bitch is burning.
Absolutely. We need to get it to burning. I hate to sound like, the anarchist. I'm not. I'm all for law and order and whatnot. But when the laws are just and equitable, which they have most certainly not been. And then that, of course, leads me to, I'm going to leave that alone because I got everybody emotional last time I had this conversation.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
we're going to leave that alone.
I was going to cry off
some
camera,
theories.
actually. I was just going to have to get a good one out, as soon as we went to commercial.
Nah, because, they always, this whole situation has me emotional and ready to run into the woods. So. Get my guns. Annie, get your gun. That's how they got me feeling. I mean, you're not safe in the supermarket. You're not safe at church. You're not safe on the street. You're not safe in the train station. Where are you safe? In the woods with your AR-15. That's where you're safe at. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say that.
I ain't safe there. I
I'm
don't
sorry.
live there on the normal, so the people that
Man,
live there on the
you
normal,
come out there, they're going to have something for you. I'm just that's what I'm saying. That's the plan. Don't come over here. Don't pop up on me. Call me first. Don't come to my house unannounced. Like, that's the plan for the future at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bringing it back. Coming off of our Atlanta trip.
Facts.
Which included a show, included partying in clubs. It also included a studio session at Little Baby's studio in Atlanta.
Working.
That was crazy. We was working.
It was working.
Oh,
I mean,
nice.
Have Mike will travel.
you know, in which way do you think that our trip was successful?
Oh my God. In a number of ways. We get celebrated outside for the work we do behind closed doors. So as a writer, I have to go away for a minute. You know what I mean? You got to close the door, crack the window, let God in, and just freaking go in and rehearse and do all of this freaking stuff. So when you finally finish, when you wake up from your creative coma and you've got like freaking 40 songs, 50 poems, 2 books, and a screenplay, it's time to do the neighborhood tours. You know what I mean? So fortunately, you and I have been doing this for so fucking long. You know what I mean? If when I'm passing through somebody's town, I could holler at somebody and be like, "Yo, I'm coming through." They'd be like, "Oh, I need you to feature. No way you come in here and not feature." And I'm like, that's dope. And Kelvin Rowe is one of the baddest there fucking is.
Yeah,
You know what I
Artistry
mean?
Live, Decatur.
Yeah,
Big shout out.
so that was big, and he had this other poet there named Darrell, who I am familiar with his name in those circles, but I knew he was a badass.
He's dope.
He is
Darrell is
motherfucking
definitely
dope.
dope.
So just to have 2 fucking killers show me reverence, I was like, fuck, it's on tonight. You know what I mean? So it was good shit. So the trip was successful in that point, but then we ain't even get to the dessert yet. Then we met Brooke Alfred, artist of the violin, and she stopped in. No cap, she stopped in. Oh, she on tour with Barrington Levy?
No, she's on tour
Barris Hammond.
with Barris Hammond.
Yes,
Right,
the
so-
legend.
So she
Barris
was
Hammond.
fresh off the plane, and
She came straight from the airport.
straight from the freaking
studio.
airport.
And did the damn
You know what
thing
I'm
too.
saying?
By
You know
the
what I
way.
mean?
Shout out to Brooke.
I
Love him.
felt real ill
That was
knowing that she flew in to her town
Felt important.
to
Did you?
be in the studio with us.
That was
I was
dope.
like, yo, that shit
And
was dope.
she murdered. She made the song cry, dude.
Yeah, she did.
You know
did.
how
She inspired me to go home and write some things.
Yeah, she hit.
It wasn't
freak-
the same. Wasn't no violin, but
Right.
gonna be dope.
The engineer played this track we made 4 times, and 4 times my soul wept.
Okay.
She matched the poetry performance so on a high level of just emotion and the music of the words. I'm like, this is beyond professional right here.
So the engineer that we had, his name was Fresh, and he was a gentleman. First of all, shout out to Fresh.
He's freaking dope. Absolutely.
Fresh, we went to Cook Up Studios.
The Cook
which a
Up
lot of you
Studios
might
in
be
downtown
familiar with
Atlanta.
Cook Up Studios, as it was the studios at the Migos, and shout out again at Quavo.
And we were cooking.
Takeoff. The Migos, Drake, Future, Young Thug, and Little Baby made a song there. So they had the big, beautiful mural of them up on the wall, which was real nice with the little blue light. Very nice. Like I said, our engineer's name was Fresh. And when we came in, he was like, "Oh, y'all look a little older than our usual clientele in here," which of course I took offense to. Okay, not that old. But you could tell that he wasn't sure where we were going and what we were gonna do. But as the night went on, I just kept catching him. That's really dope. I'm feeling that. That right there is fire.
Yeah, he
he became convinced.
He's a creative too.
As the night went on, and by the end of the night, he's like, "Yeah, no, that was really, 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 that was dope." So, I like that because a lot of people are gonna be naysayers, and they're gonna question the process. They're gonna question what it is that you do and your capabilities. But if you
until you prove it,
that's right. You stay on course. You
To
don't
keep-
pay
to-
that no mind. You do what you know that you can
Facts.
do. You keep doing that,
To keep it a
and
buck
the recognition will come. I promise you.
to keep it a buck low, where I'm at in my creative journey is I am so comfortable in my own skin. You could rock with it or you could not. I am having so much fun right now, which leads me to the last part of the question you asked that I want to answer. The actual dopest part of the whole trip was, don't get me wrong, we did some rock star shit. You follow what I'm saying? But the dopest part for me was breaking bread with my brothers and sisters inside that beautiful fucking ranch.
What the spaghetti, son? Who? Okay. So I got to tell y'all about the 3-part spaghetti, right?
What happened?
It was like, all right. So first we had two.
So we was cooking for real.
We had complimented. We didn't have competing chefs. We had complimented chefs. One seasoned the fuck out of the meat, right? Like the fuck. He seasoned the fuck. There's no other way to put it. He seasoned the fuck out of the meat, and then the other one was.
That's what I do.
Lovingly stirring that shit and watching it up close. Like, yeah, this is gonna be perfect. That shit was good as shit. Okay. I ate it for breakfast the next day. Like, listen, y'all don't know how good spaghetti is the next day. Fuck y'all. I don't care. I'm eating this. This is for me.
I was just.
Thank you.
I was just eating steaks.
For leaving this
was
for me.
Delicious.
Okay.
I was like,
I
Joe,
can't eat with so much steak.
I was like, yeah, V.
Never
I was like, you see,
but it was also very, very good. We was making sure we ate good. Okay. I liked my big ass king size. I'm trying to figure out
Okay.
We told you should have brought
Okay. You see, when I came back from Miami, I didn't do all of this.
But I asked.
I didn't ask. I don't want to hear all of this. I don't want to hear all of this. I don't want to hear all of this. No, like that. I feel like you was just rubbing that in my face. Like you just kept going. I'm like, oh, you're not gonna stop. Oh,
I was
okay.
closing my eyes and I was
you're not gonna
in
stop.
Miami with you. Like, Toquito starado. I was in motherfucking Miami with you.
We gonna have some food before you leave, right? Yeah. All right. So that's what we talking about. I ain't missed too much, Lola.
I need a spaghetti.
My brothers is here. You know what I mean? We good.
Well, you could do.
It was wonderful. It was wonderful.
There's two ways you can do Rockstar. You can do the cocaine.
I'm trying to live a long time.
Pill popping.
Overextending yourself, looking like an anorexic, and stinking up the stage. Rockstar. Okay. Reckless Rockstar, or
you can do it with class.
That we was on. You get a ranch house, you chef up a salad, you get the freaking fresh spinach from the produce section.
I like that one.
You get beets, you get olives, you get pickles.
I like that one.
You get tomatoes, you get green peppers, you get yellow peppers, you get red peppers.
Black Forest.
You get some really good fucking apple cider. Like,
you get turkey meat, you get freaking Italian bread. Fresh from the bakery.
Fucking ciabatta bread.
Yeah, this nigga had some baguettes.
And with all them vitamins, and being well hydrated.
Let me get some regular.
Yeah, so there's two ways you can do Rockstar. We did the latter.
Yeah, we did the gonna live a long time Rockstar.
Yes.
Not necessarily to Keith Richards because he lived a long time, but well,
cocaine is a hell of a drug.
That's what I heard. I don't
be like we don't partake. We don't partake in that.
No,
we do.
We love marijuana.
Right.
Only.
Yeah,
right.
Marijuana.
marijuana. And Keith Richards looks like he's about
153. Yeah, pretty much.
Like that cocaine dude.
93 going on.
He is a rock star, but man, oh man,
buddy,
buddy.
So what brings you out here? Tell the people what you're doing out here.
I am here to finish our album, the Moet.
Yes, this is a Moet album.
So this is a family trip, but this is a business trip. You know what I mean? We're gonna release Moet Champagne as an NFT in 2023.
It's a limited edition.
I'm determined to get on this. I'm getting on it. I don't care.
Tell me,
they got a ghostwrite for me. I don't even care.
Tell me why. Tell me why it's going to be an NFT.
It's going to be an NFT because we are one of the only groups that are rapping with the substance that we're rapping for. So Jay-Z once said, "I'm overcharging niggas for what they did to the Cold Crush." So we only released 100. Yeah, so we only released 100 copies, and each copy is going to be $10,000. Why? Why would you do that? Okay, because that's what the fuck it is worth. Fuck who can't get it because y'all wasn't checking for it anyway. So now Yep, yeah, I'm overcharging niggas for what they did to the fucking Cold Crush. So if we came out with the dopest shit ever and put it on Spotify for 99 motherfucking cents a song, y'all would be like, no thanks, I think I'll pass. So now the art is where you can't fucking get to it.
And the rarity is gonna cause that shit to sell like hotcakes.
And it's not for y'all. I
love
like
it.
my catalog is longer
real
than
ingenious marketing
my
campaigns going on
my
over here.
catalog is longer than many
I never even thought of no shit
many
like that.
elephant trunks out there. Okay.
Okay, so basically,
yeah.
you put it in the realm of because all business, in case for the listeners out there, all business exists off of a supply and a demand concept. So you have a high supply and demand is going to be low because it's everywhere. You feel me? But if you have a little bit,
Lola, I
then
love
people
you.
are willing to
Lola,
pay extra because
that
of the
is a fact.
exclusivity
Lola, I
of
love
that
you.
thing.
But the beauty of this project is that Vaughn and myself don't give a fuck.
Well, you can always give this fuck you to the establishment. That's always wonderful. But I'm trying to explain to our listeners and visitors and viewers how this works, and why this is the thing that you want to do. Okay.
NFTs are spoils for the rich, actually.
That's their thing. The thing that they like
That's
to do. That and digital currencies
I've been ministering
fake land on the metaverse.
I've been ministering to the hood for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've been giving bars and bars and bars and bars and bars for over 30 years.
Right.
You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, you go to gbleu.com, you'll get lost. There's no way you can read everything that I put on there and listen to everything that's on my website. It would take you a month to get through my website and digest everything. Excuse me, it would take you 2 months. It would take you a month to go through it, and it would take you another month to digest the shit I'm freaking kicking to you. You follow what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to antagonize people and say nah, 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 but this is what we're worth.
Well, if you got quality, people are willing to pay for quality.
Man, we got
As we know by the Maybachs and the Rolls Royce owners of the world, people are willing to pay for appreciation.
That is facts. But Benzie, I've never been, as a writer, I've never been as tapped in for a project as I was for the Moet Champagne album. I've been locked away in Denver, Colorado, in the mountains, writing 2 books at one time. I have been in cabins at beach houses at Myrtle Beach trying to get projects done. I was writing, rehearsing, and conceptualizing this album for the past year and a half.
That's dope.
And I only send Vaughn and the team the shit that I think is the dopest shit. And I don't move forward until I get a flame emoji text back. So if I think it's hot, but they think it's okay, we're not putting it out.
He said, nah.
Then they'll be sending another message and be like, how about this one?
Right.
All right.
Fire. So no.
You'll go flame.
I'm having fun, man. You know, this is what we did. The work we did. Not, I mean, the work never technically stops.
You put in the time,
but we put in so much freaking time. It's really good to do a victory lap on the East Coast.
It's
you know what
good.
I'm saying? So that's where I'm at, bro.
No, that's dope. That's dope.
Yo, who's
gotta salute y'all.
Who's doing the production on this album?
Me.
OMG.
What?
I mean, y'all talk about it. You want me to talk about it?
Shit.
What's going on? I don't know what's going on. I wasn't here. Y'all gotta fill me in.
Let me give y'all.
I'm loving this interview right now. Y'all don't even know.
well, you know, creativity is a funny thing, and for those who are true creatives, know that if you try to bottle up that creativity, it's gonna come out some form of way. It came out on me. You know what I mean? When we first freaking started, I was so fucking broke. You know what I mean? My roaches knew judo. Okay?
Holy shit.
Yeah, you try to walk around in a house where the cockroaches know kung fu.
Yeah, serious.
All right?
Serious.
That's what I'm saying. So if you want to shoot hands with me, just know that I've had a lot of practice. Okay?
Holy shit.
Right? So you know, I stepped away from the mic for a while. You know what I mean? To get my motherfucking cake up. Right? You know what I mean? So when I came back to it, I was stifled for maybe 3 years, and I was so creatively backed up when I woke up from my creative coma, I had written freaking 5 books in 3 years.
Wow.
You follow what I'm saying? Our main producer for this album, had the same experience. You know what I mean? He had a religious moment where he felt that creating music was not in line with his religious and spiritual beliefs. Okay? Then he revisited that and realized God was just like, no, to him, do what you love, my son.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean? And unbeknownst to me, and he's fire too, this dude was sitting on like 200 beats. None of them were bad. It was more of a preference thing. Take your pick. And then I just locked in. I called this dude. I'm like, your freaking brother is crazy.
Oh.
I'm locking in. A year and a half later, here we are.
Yeah, my brother Val.
Okay, wait though.
My brother Val. Everybody met him.
Shout out to Val.
I feel like
Val.
I feel like they're gonna slide by a really important thing.
Okay, talk to me.
Okay, so we had a special guest in the studio. Are we allowed to talk about the special guest that we had in the studio?
Absolutely.
All right, now, so I would like to start out with a bibliography because I'm trying to figure out. Now, I know, but I'm not positive. So can we tell our listeners, maybe, okay, can we get like a list of accolades for our special guest that we had? Like, what are some of the projects that he worked on?
Oh, you talking about?
What are some of the projects that he worked on?
Oh, we worked on Pieces of Man by AZ. Mm-hmm. We worked on a couple songs for Sugar, also known as Sweet Tea.
Mm-hmm. I remember how Sugar basically.
Sweet Tea, yo! Shout out to Sweet Tea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
one of the first women to do it.
But you know, he's well known in producer circles. His name is Goldfinger.
Yes,
you know
in the building. Shout out to DJ Goldfinger.
Yeah,
it was Mr. Fingers.
Yeah, Goldfinger came to the studio.
He kept his fingers.
We got family all over this country.
It was dope. He was determined to show up. Like he was like, yo,
and our family that comes through, the biggest
you
is
should have
yelling.
called me because you could have came over on this side. And I was like, oh, word, don't worry, we'll work that out next time.
Yeah, BENZIE, that's why I know the project. That's why I know the project is special, because this project just brought people outside.
It's sucking people in. Yeah, you know.
One of our childhood friends, producers, Pappy, just came outside. You know what I mean? When I dug in, he was just sending me beats too. Crazy.
Pappy. I grew up with Pappy. You know what I'm saying? And he's my brother. He got married and he moved to Louisiana. And my whole crew was like, "What the fuck happened?" Pappy don't keep in touch with nobody.
He gonna watch this like,
shit about us no more.
Man,
and
man.
I told Pappy, we working on a Moet album. Do you have any input on that? And the man started sending shit. I said, holy shit. I said, I hardly spoke to this guy until I told this guy we got a new project coming. He's outside too. I said, God damn, we bring everybody out of the fucking retirement.
He's ready.
Motherfuckers just
so it's gonna be some real dope. Some real dope producers on this album, and I am determined to get on. Don't play with my gang stuff. That's all I got.
They know you guys are so dope. They don't mind doing none of this,
dude. That and it was a very humbling experience when motherfuckers come outside, especially ones you may not have even looked in the face in 20 years, 30 years, and cats are just giving you flames. Not even love. You know, some producers they send you the B-side,
the shit that nobody else wants.
No.
Yeah. That.
It was cooked.
They went in the bag.
They went in the main bag.
Yes, the good bag. The bag they was keeping for themselves. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, that's love though. That's love.
That is love.
That is love. For real. Because I was keeping that beat for myself.
Dude, it started off, we set up one session at the Staten Island studio, and after I looked at the rest of the catalog, I was like, we're gonna need a freaking second session, yo. We're gonna need another one, because there's just so much freaking flames. It's insane, man. I'm so blessed right now.
Fire.
We had a couple selections for you, man. You want to go into one? Which one do you want to play first?
Oh gosh, what do I think that people need to hear? Let's start off with the ladies first. For any ladies that may be watching, there's so many records out there that are really throwing the female species under the bus. But I could not, when I meditated and I prayed on it, I was like, damn, there's no song that talks about a successful relationship where one person doesn't die. You know what I mean? Jay-Z did it somewhat. All I need in this life is sin. It's me and my girlfriend. Bonnie and Clyde was the metaphor, but Bonnie and Clyde fucking died.
They definitely
Biggie Smalls
violently at that.
Just me and my bitch. Just me and my bitch.
They died too,
Just
didn't
me
they?
and my, one of the dopest songs fucking ever. But in the song, his woman dies.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just
Renee
like,
died.
damn. We taking Ride or Die, and I love Jay, and I love Big. Big is my guy. But damn, bros, you know what I mean? Could we at least have a somewhat of a ghetto Disney moment? Is
Like
it
a happily ever
impossible?
after?
Is it impossible for the hip hop culture,
It's possible.
in particular Black love, to ride off into the sunset and actually be happy? So this song, Legacy, frames what Black love successful is.
So
I like
without
that.
further
What is
ado,
possible?
I like that.
we have
I like that.
a music
I felt
book
that
exclusive.
Music Buff Radio. Turn your music up, all the way up. Holler. Wow.
We built a legacy together, a side hustle company together, found time to raise a family together, friends well beyond fair weather. Some would say we're clever, cause we've got love figured out. Our new world order is to restore order. We go back to basics just like case quarters. The way you treat me keeps my mind rigid and strong. You on my arm, finding subtle ways of keeping me calm. No matter the storm, let's flip it to me. I'm all I can be. And what would that be? To do my duty, protector, provider, direction, decider, divine masculine energy. Who found a rider? Divine feminine energy wants me inside her. Innermost thoughts on the love tip, working every day to keep her promise to God. That's the realest verse I ever wrote. Even if you don't think that it's hard, it's bigger than us, it's bigger than you, it's bigger than them lames in your crew who answered the question, what do you bring to the table? By saying I am the table. Go kick a rock with nothing on your feet but a sock. You need to stop. Sharing with somebody is whack. I mean, is that really a fact? Is that the best moving way to react? Or is there fear in that? My lady's never scared, never cared about a like. Rode the back of my bike and she never felt the way. She bought her own bike and I didn't feel a way. We built a legacy together, a side hustle company together. Found time to raise a family together. Friends well beyond fair weather. Some would say we're clever cause we've got love figured out. Our new world order is to restore order. We go back to basics just like case quarters. Y'all move like y'all got something to hide. Scared to give one person you love and always got something on the side. I take it in stride without foolish pride. I'm always consulting my whiz before I make any move and decide on how we should move, the speed and the pace, what route we should take, the destination and place, how long we should stay, and can I keep the family safe? Could we get away if for some reason we had to escape? Bonnie and Clyde? Nah. More like yin and yang, shoes and strings, hot sauce and chicken wings, bling bling and pinky rings, Wu-Tang and sword swings, Africa and black kings, red rice and plantains, Spider-Man and Mary Jane. We built a legacy together, a side hustle company together, found time to raise a family together, friends well beyond fair weather. Some would say we're clever cause we've got love figured out.
Music
York
the
City.
radio. Turn your music up, all the way up. Holler.
Yes. Okay, first of all, black love is the most important thing that we can aspire to in our own communities.
Yeah,
I totally agree.
For the ladies out there, are you single and ready to mingle, or are you attached?
I'm a single man, but I am enjoying being single. I do not want to be attached, but I do have someone special in my life.
Okay.
I do have someone special.
I was about to call him
I will.
ladies,
Yes, I will
I
be
heard him
snuggling
sweet talking
shortly after I get
some
off the
young
plane.
lady
Absolutely.
on the phone
As
while
you
we
should.
were in Atlanta. He made
As you
sure
should.
to call and check in and let her know that he was safely where he was
Poets
supposed
need love
to be.
too.
Okay, good man business.
Let him know. Let him know. Let him know.
Okay, so I was waiting for him to tell a lie out here. Okay, he might not be chang, lock the fuck down, but he is sweet on somebody. Yes, he is, and they are sweet on him. Okay.
All right.
What?
A
I'm
world,
just saying,
a worldly fellow like yourself.
Just saying.
What's your favorite food to eat?
Oh gosh, I like to compare food. When we talk about favorite foods, I always like to imagine if I was on death row, what would I ask for my last meal? And my last meal, if I had to walk down like my man, the big guy from the Green Mile.
The Green Mile?
Right. If I had to walk down there, my last meal
What you taking?
would be lobster ravioli, a Merlot glass of wine from the Russian River Valley, preferably from the year of El Nino in California. Okay? A slice of cheesecake, a la mode with butter pecan ice cream on top.
Ladies, that girl can cook. Okay, in case you wasn't sure about all the shit that he just said.
So if you want to holler at me, please have symmetrical toes.
Know how to cook.
And be able to make lobster ravioli from scratch.
Not
from
just
scratch.
soul food, bitches.
And yes, no, none of that frozen
Get
crap.
your ass in the recipe books and get to working that out.
Ladies, y'all heard what's going on. Blue want to eat good all day, every day. You know what I mean? This is not no
fucking should.
This is not part-time.
The Food Network out this bitch, all right? He wants seasonings. He want arugula.
I want all that shit.
Absolutely.
Which of course he should. You know, I'm just letting you ladies know.
Yo, in the time that you're chilling and you're not writing or not working, what do you like to do?
I like to go on adventures, man. To write hot shit, to write dope shit, you have to do dope shit.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So I like to get in the car and just take random adventures. I just like to pull up. You know what I mean? I like to go to spots and see what's going on and just people watch, mingle, talk shit. You follow what I'm saying? Just randomly go out. And in those interactions, I put those interactions in books and stories. I put them in raps. I put them in poems. You follow what I'm saying? You know, you can't have a boring life and then write exciting shit. I mean, I guess you could, but
you gotta have a great imagination.
I wouldn't recommend
great
it.
imagination.
You follow what I'm saying? You know, even George R. Martin was such a student of the England Renaissance era, where kings was cutting the throats of other kings.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? You get Game of Thrones from that.
Yeah.
You get House of the Dragon from that. You follow what I'm saying? There's the
And that's some
inspiration.
good writing right there,
Because he
boy.
was a student of all of that freaking hierarchy over in the old England back in the day.
The Tudors and
so
whatnot.
There's a point of reference. Yeah, so I love to do some random shit.
It's about to be some
fly out
hierarchy
to the
business
ATL
going on over there now.
and
too.
just fucking and just pull up.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And we had a fucking ball.
That's fine.
Then on the day it was time to go, it want to go up in the temperature like.
Here at Music Buff, we have
tradition.
What do we call it?
A tradition. It's called a tradition.
You know what I'm saying?
I started it
it's
too.
It's something that you're familiar with. It's called giving bars.
The DJ and the DJs want to
freestyling. Oh, you know what I'm saying? You know.
I'm sure the wordsmith wouldn't have no problems with that.
And think that BENZIE might have a beat for you, but
I'm sure BENZIE has a beat for you. If anybody has a beat, it's
BENZIE,
BENZIE.
we gonna do something, BENZIE? That's what's up.
Let's see. I think
Okay,
we got something.
You guys want me to heat the mic up a little bit?
Yeah, please, not heat it up. I would like it melted personally before you leave out of here. I think it should be melted, not just.
GQ, what you think? You want some lyrics, bro? Okay,
He
I'll
always
go
wants
in
lyrics.
the
That's
tuck.
a stupid question.
I'll go in the tuck. We'll get a freestyle going on. All right.
Let me see what I got working with.
All right,
Let me see what I got working with.
Let me get in the
I got working with.
Before we go, man, before we get into this shit, man, thank you for that fucking opportunity. You know what I mean? I always heard that hearing your shit on the radio is probably the dopest experience you can feel as an artist. I disagree with that. Hearing your shit on a radio station that your childhood brother, friend, confidant, my mans in them, that they kickstarted from ground zero. Hearing your shit on the radio that your man built is fucking insane. Thank you.
I would have to agree.
You're
with
welcome.
That.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
We appreciate that,
but that's fucking dope.
It's not us that do it. I mean, it's
you.
It's your talent.
Without you, we have a limited show.
If it wasn't,
well,
if it wasn't,
so much we can do.
Tonight's word is reciprocity.
Yes, we feel a lot of that.
All right, let's go.
You ready?
Let's go. Let's get into it.
Let's get it in.
Let's get into it. Oh.
From the south side.
Frank White, the desperado, the all-black Eldorado, thoughts of a gangster. Frank White, desperado, the all-black Eldorado, thoughts of a gangster. Frank White, the desperado, the all-black Eldorado, the thoughts of a gangster. Frank White, the desperado. Access Radio. My story is one of courage, facing fear, introducing ideas, concepts a lot of cats don't want to hear. I say the first for the faithful few, and just to understand me clear, I never made a bragging record in my life, but I feel compelled to share the fact that I feel I rap better than y'all. That's neither here nor there. Just know that I'm telling the truth every time I come in the booth, providing a dirt on a proof every time I testify how gangster is that. Tap, tap like Gregory Hines on the track. Double tap, blowing your mind like a cat with a strap. All over the place like cumulus clouds out of nowhere. Focused on you between your eyes as you stare at a creation of God and you don't care, really. I'm looking at the scenario in reverse like I'm parking a whip, so don't trip that I have a different opinion that won't fit or match your definition. Fear is not my position, like I said at the top, but he's besties with sucker MCs who want to believe the opposite. But how gangster is staying true, how gangster is believing in you, how gangster is catching the flu. Lyrically sick for so many years, you forget certain eras where pretenders became kings, puppets who had strings that think that they're Death Stars, but what's a Death Star to an X-Wing? Death Star meaning the soul of an artist suppressed for the sake of success. X-Wing torpedo with the lyrical dart. X-Wing is the underground and the torpedo's the art, nigga. Frank White, the desperado, the all-black Eldorado, the thoughts of a gangster. Frank White, the desperado, the all-black Eldorado, the thoughts of a gangster. Frank White, the desperado, the all-black Eldorado, the thoughts of a gangster. Frank White, the desperado. Access Radio. My motives have been clear from the start. Would often lose my way, but when everything got dark, I became comfortable in the shadow. A closed fist receives no blessings. A closed fist can either punch or paddle. But this boat remains deep in Manor Creek. I chose to speak. Prayer was deep. I levitated out of the boat. Moved to the south side to challenge some of the goats so I could be one of the goats, if not the goat. But it so happened to be Authenticity is not a prerequisite for a meal. Being real will not guarantee you a deal. So how gangster is sticking with it? How gangster is being committed? How gangster is knowing your team since 14 and never omitted ugly parts of the story in any verse I ever submitted? How gangster is family first, and how much is your loyalty worth? I'm speaking on the culture here, barking on the vultures here, while staying 10 toes to the earth. So in the spirit of Frank White, I'ma play the back, weapon in hand, way in the back of this New York taxi, right in the back seat, MOET, peace.
Yeah! I like to let everybody know
that was undeniable, sir.
One of the meanings of MOET is men of exquisite talent. And you know what I'm saying? When we came up with that name, we was
y'all
like,
was hyped when y'all came up with that name.
18 years old.
Y'all was hyped when y'all came up with that name.
Our talents were pretty singular. You know what I'm saying? Now, to tell you the truth, that fucking title really fucking fits right now. It really fits because our talents have expanded to such levels that men of exquisite talent that fucking fits.
And it's interesting, in the realm of poetry, you can tell a lot about a poet by what she or he decides to name themselves. You know what I'm saying? I know poets named Coon, you know what I mean? I know poets named, Phoenix, and they're pretty true to their name. Respectfully, I say the Coon. You know what I'm saying? And Phoenix, not like they're so true to any negative part of that name. You know what I'm saying? But when you really break down the bars, when you really look at the name, that's what it is. So interesting, even as kids, given the title, Men of Exquisite Talent, we already pretty much knew, even though that you're young in your creativity and it's kind of your expression and the manifesto is kind of unilateral, that when you come around 10, 20, 30 years later, that your repertoire has expanded. So the Men of Exquisite and just naming it talent.
No, it's talent.
Yeah, right.
It's with an S now.
Right. So it's almost like even back then it was like a premonition, like profession. Like we not a one trick pony.
Never was.
Exactly.
It never was.
So
it was the trendsetter.
Absolutely. So
no doubt. I mean,
so
we OGs.
Is there going to be like a show?
What do you mean? Is there going to be a show?
I'm asking a question. That's what I said.
Oh, we want to have.
Are we doing a show?
That's what I said. Like, yeah, I'm not saying some strange.
Well, what do you want? Do you want?
We're doing a show right now.
No.
That's not.
Are we doing Moet on stage, live and direct?
You better believe it. You better believe it. It's happening.
Yeah,
it's happening.
We're doing 2 shows and a listening party.
That's right. That's what
all right. We gotta hit both coasts.
2 shows and
we gotta do a Cali show. We have to do a New York show, and we gotta have a listening party. I think the listening party might be in Atlanta.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
so
because Atlanta.
We're going to Cali, New York, and Atlanta. I like it.
2 big shows and a listening party in Atlanta. Absolutely.
I love it.
The album. Absolutely.
I'm there.
Okay.
I'm not missing it.
Yo, that's dope. Yo, we are OGs in this game, man. What advice can you give to up and coming artists today?
Oh gosh, it's listen to your inner voice. There are so many people out here that it's the copycat murders era, where so many people think to get the attention because we're in an age of validation. People know to get that validation. If I sound like this, if I do this cadence and talk about this bullshit, I'm gonna get fucking noticed, right?
True.
You know what I mean? But they're not being true to themselves. So will the artists that do that type of shit, when it's time for them to be OGs, will the music translate? Will the art translate to them being OGs? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
A lot of times, no.
If the art doesn't have substance, You know what I mean? That shit is cool when you're 15, 16, 17, 18.
Right, but it's not the same when you're 45.
But if you're talking all, your whole album is how I'm fucking on your bitch, performing the fucking your bitch album at 45,
it's not gonna be the same.
You might have a motherfucking problem.
That's a fact.
You follow what I'm saying?
That is a fact.
So listen to your.
I mean, you fucking on a bitch, but you got arthritis now.
Now, if your true self, if you really get off on fucking other people's bitch, then stay true to that. But if that's really not that's not the meat and the crux of if that's not the entirety of who you are, stay true to yourself, sisters and brothers.
I mean, because even Too Short came up with some positive shit once in a while.
Even Short was just okay,
bitch, but stay in school. The fuck,
right, yeah. And it's really hard. It's really difficult to stay true to yourself. There are many artists that we know that we freaking shake our asses to right now that are not keeping it a fucking stack.
At all, actually, some of these artists
know it.
We
know it. We know we do. We on some shit like this. Nigga, don't be doing that.
Of course.
We know you police, but yet, but we, I feel I'm in the vibration to where I need to hear some gangster shit.
Right.
But so I don't care if the motherfucker who's saying it is not a gangster.
Yeah, I don't care. He's saying what I need him to say.
That's true to an extent for certain people.
Nah, because Drake gets away with a whole lot of. Sorry.
No, there's some real rappers out there that will punch you in the face and shoot you in the motherfucking ankle.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Don't get it fucked up. Be like, I heard I'm gonna just smack this one because of what graffiti says. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't fucking do that.
No, I wouldn't recommend that.
You gotta remember, some people just be telling the story for their friends. You know what I mean?
Right. What I am saying.
So don't do that.
Right. What I am saying is not everything is what it seems.
Exactly.
Okay. No,
that is definitely a fact.
No doubt.
Don't get it twisted out here.
Yo, we chose this life that we live early, man. If you had your choice, would you choose this life again?
Oh gosh, dude, yes. And the reason why I would do this twice is because we made our own way. We had many opportunities to rap about bitches we didn't fuck, money we wasn't making, and lifestyles we were not necessarily living. Okay, I'm a storyteller. Okay, out of all of the books I wrote, out of the 10 books I wrote, 7 of them are fiction. Okay, so I could just make some shit up. Okay, but I knew, you knew, we knew. If I start rapping about certain types of activities, the real niggas on 142 and Foch were going to test us to see if we matched the shit we was talking about in the record. I am quite certain that we might not have even been alive if we took that route. Or one of us would have had to show the harness.
We would have been good. We would have been good. We was always
good.
Don't even worry. We ain't had to worry about none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Believe me.
Prevention is better than
sitting here like
them niggas knew we was real too. Them niggas was slinging drugs and we was popping our fucking guns.
You know how crazy it was on
and,
one day.
And them niggas was on the wall like, yo, V, I know y'all.
Shout out to 142, 144, 146, and 148, and 147.
Absolutely. It certainly say playing it over humble or maybe over modest. There was certainly no sucker shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
Sucker free.
It was definitely sucker
fucking free.
You know what I mean? But I would do this 2 and even 3 times because we did it our way. It's the unbeaten path. It's a tough path. You know what I'm saying? Because you watching a lot of shit go on around you that you might not necessarily agree with. You feel me? You know what I mean? But we stuck. We kept our integrity. You know what I mean? We made the art, the music. You know what I mean? That we want to make. You know what I'm saying? We giving motherfuckers that soul food. You know what I'm saying? You want the fast food? There's plenty of that. You want the super real? The holy shit, he spoke to my freaking soul. You want miseducation of Lauryn Hill?
Word.
You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what we got, and and we cook that shit up. You know what I mean? So yeah, I would do that shit 3 times.
So
that's what it is, my brother, man.
What?
We got one more song for you to play.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Our time is running out. So,
Okay.
You know.
Oh man.
Let's get into what it means to be black.
Yes. Yeah, I'll feel this, man. I'm not even gonna explain this song, man. Just feel it. You know what I mean?
The DJ the DJs want to be. It's the one and only. It's the one and only. It's DJ King BENZIE.
What it means to be black. It means being the mother and father of teenagers named humanity who don't acknowledge their parents. It means walking through fires with bare feet, thinking the pain felt by that journey is a bad thing, until you see the results like rock and roll, funk, jazz, blues, hip-hop culture, Nina Simone's voice, Sammy Davis Jr.'s rhythms, and Huey P. Newton's audacity. It means believing you are less than until realizing you are greater than. Like a mathematics symbol turned the opposite way. It means saying ashe to the kings and queens in front of you, who came from the kings and queens before you, as well as the kings and queens we collectively raise. Vicky Village. It means knowing that unity is the answer and being scared to ask the question, why is it so hard for us to come together? It means having empathy for your enemies and wondering if your people will abuse their power the same way as Whitey after finally uniting as one. It means paying respect to the slaves who were too scared to run, as well as the ones who got away. It means knowing your complexion is a reflection of your selection, chose mostly because in the event a slave got away, it would be harder for their brown skin to blend in. It means accepting the truth that you have to be more valuable than they say you are, since they copy us like some little boys copy the behaviors of their older brothers. It means finding a way to win in a game where the rules change with every forward step you take. It means constantly turning ugliness into beauty, misfortune into fashion, struggles into a soldier's story, food stamps into Thanksgiving, a funeral into a family reunion, a Zoom meeting into a Sunday service, and a tire shop into a gambling spot. It means seeing Mother Earth inside your skin tone, chocolate in your reflection, and God in your eyes. It means breastfeeding the children of the people that hate you and praying more for them than they do for you. It means talking the talk and walking the walk, regardless of the crabs on the edge of the bucket. It means protecting or acting okay when it's really not okay, and constantly telling yourself it'll be okay, hoping to God it will be someday, and hoping we can handle the glory when it comes our way. And sharply into focus, being black is knowing you are great, no matter who accepts that.
I love jazz. It's so jazzy. I like that one. That one, I can play that in my car, just going down the highway. Like, yes.
2023.
Smooth things, them.
DJ LMV.
Sorry, got a little carried away. Yes, but no. Oh, thank you so very much, Boo, for coming.
Oh my God, thank y'all, man.
No, really,
man.
no, thank you.
Absolutely,
I very
man.
much.
You gotta come back again.
You gotta make sure you let everybody know how they can reach you.
Yeah, all the different places.
Oh man, hit me on. I'm a big fan of Instagram. Hit me. You would be BENZIE. You would be surprised at how many people can't spell graffiti. So respectfully, I will just spell it out.
Yes, shout out to Al.
Follow me on all social media.
In case you wasn't sure how to spell it.
Fucks with Instagram heavy.
Shout out to Al in the back.
GRAFFITI_BLEU.
Yeah,
Fuck
just
with
like
me
you
on
see it
there.
on the screen, baby.
Everything that I have published is available on GBLEU.com. calm. Fuck with me. Y'all want y'all want an antagonist? Y'all want a voice? Y'all want a choice between lazy writing and some next level other shit? Fuck with me.
He's saying y'all not ready for him though. That's what he's saying.
Oh, they ready.
Absolutely already.
You know how you gotta eat a good salad. You reluctant to eat the salad because you're used to that fast food, and then you eat that motherfucking salad,
And it
and
makes
that
your
salad
tummy
is like
happy.
bomb. That's what I got for you.
It makes your tummy happy. He makes your tummy happy. He makes your tummy happy.
I got lobster
ladies.
ravioli for y'all.
Ladies, he makes your tummy happy.
Oh, yeah.
All right, with that, I'm gonna have to let y'all go and enjoy the rest of y'all weekend.
Also, people, check out Blue on his podcast. Let's think things through on Radiant and Worldwide Movie Buff Recordings on Roku.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes,
as well as all your
podcast,
streaming
subscribe to
platforms.
YouTube, all of that stuff.
That's right.
Yeah,
Check
we
us out.
do
If we not there, look harder. God damn it.
Oh, I'm not hard to
Get
find.
it.
None of us are hard to find.
Get it.
Sure.
We
You
way
know, get it.
outside. We
You know,
way
yo.
outside.
To New York
I'm
City.
everywhere you want me to be.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all again
As usual.
for tuning
Music
in.
Buff
to Music
Radio.
Buff
Turn your
Radio.
music up all the way up.
Thursday
Holler.
night.
When we letting
Thank
Biggie
you.
taking us
We're
out.
The fuck got into you?
Walk, 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 walk. Spin, 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 spin. Stepping and slide, run down on ops. I got niggas hiding from their own damn block. Walk, 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 walk. Spin, 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 spin. Walking and sliding and stepping and spinning and standing on bitches and standing on business. Walk, 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 walk. Walking on beats, got the yo on my feet. Javinci my freak, so the hoes on my meat. Spin you a bin since you reppin' your feet. Stepping for me, so you stepping for free. Walk, 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 walk. Spin, 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 spin. Let me see when you walk. 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 Let me see when you step, step, step. Show them people how you step, step, step. Let me see how you walk.
Take off the slow. To make me go. Release the wiggle. Release the wiggle. Release
You won't break my soul. 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 I'm telling everybody, 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 everybody.
Shout out to everybody that was tuning in. This is Music Buff Radio, our access. Thank y'all for tuning in this Thursday. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. We are now out of here. You guys enjoy the weekend, man.
I'm looking for a new foundation, and I'm on that new vibe.